Hi, I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to the last episode 6 in my 6-week countdown to Halloween series for 2020. Today I have made a treat box which opens like this, and it has these popping sweets in it. I've used the magic in this night sweet from pages 52 through to pages 54, and I'm using the Hallows Night Magic bundle. I'll be using this die to die cut 2 basic black lids and 2 Cajun Craze lids, Cajun Craze cardstock, Tuxedo Black Memento ink, and I'm just going to stamp this cover. And then die cut it with a smaller die. I'll do that off camera. To do that, I'm going to use platform 1, platform 2, the thin die adapter, base cutting plate, place my cardstock in, die cutting edge face down, followed by another platform 3, and I'll run that through the die cutting machine. Next I'm going to stamp the large spider with Tuxedo Black Memento ink, and then use this die to die cut the spider. Pop it on dimensionals to adhere to the box so that I don't lose it. Stamp the sentiment here, open if you dare. I'll set that aside and I'll run through the other items you need. So we need some glittered organdy ribbon and the iridescent pearls. The base of the box, now I've done them in different colours because the base is smaller than the lid. So the base is in Cajun Craze, and that measures 5 5/16 by 3 11/16. That's 13.5 centimetres by 9.3 centimetres. And for the lid in basic black, that's 5 3/8 by 3 3/4. In metric, that's 13.7 by 9.5. This is super duper easy to assemble. You score on all 4 sides at 1 inch. That's for the box base, and you do the same for the box lid. So 1 inch all round. I need to find the centre of this section here, and I find the easiest way to do that is to use my 6-inch score line, which I've marked in a chalk marker all down the groove of the scoreboard, and then I count from the 6 outwards. So that's 1 inch, 1 2 3 4 4 5, and I'll see if this is the same on this side. So 1 inch, 1 2 3 4 5. So I have to scoot it over a little bit, and then that's my centre point here. Run the stylus down and just mark the centre. I want to create a finger hole, so this is retired, the 1/2 inch circle punch, and I just centre it on there and punch it out. Burnish my score lines. Then to construct the box, you need to cut up these score lines up to that first score line, and you cut it up straight on both sides. Then fold that back, and then you want to take a little sliver, sort of like a wedge, on the outer tabs, and you repeat for the box base in Cajun Craze. Now I've put double-sided tape on all the tabs. I prefer it that way. I don't like to get glue all over my fingers. So just remove the tape. And then you can assemble the box. Marry up the score lines. And do the same for the box lid. So remove the backing tape. So for a neater finish, Cajun Craze facing the inside of the box. So you need to glue this together, glue the pieces together. And make sure that the right side is facing outwards, so you have a neat finish. I'm going to put glue on the bottom of this box and centre it onto the base. Make sure it's equidistant. I'm going to put this lid on top. So it should be a snug fit, but without buckling. I'll pop the glue on here, on the top of the box, have the Cajun Craze on the bottom, and then marry it up. So make sure that the box is over the other frame at the bottom, so that you can be sure it's in the centre. Then open the lid and use a bone folder to make sure it's bonded really well. Then pop your sweets in. I've got these Addams Family popping candy. So let's have one of, I can't remember their names, can you? That's the daughter. We have another mummy and daddy. Morticia, I can remember Morticia. Is it Gomez? So pop those in there. Add a length of ribbon. Cut it in half and in half again. This is a way of conserving your ribbon. So I'm going to pop the ribbon on a glue dot, stick it in there, and another piece. On the other side. Do the same with this piece here. And you want it on the front of the ribbon. But this ribbon, you can't tell whether it's the front or the back. I think it's the same both ways. Okay. And then you want to trim it. Obviously that's too long. I think the pearls up on this end are slightly smaller, so I shall put the smaller one for its head and use the larger one for the body. Then pop dimensionals on the back to make sure the ribbon stays and doesn't pull out. And then pop that on the box. So that's my Halloween box with the Hallows Night Magic, and sadly it's the last episode in my Countdown to Halloween series for 2020. UK isn't big on Halloween, especially with the pandemic this year. I don't think there's going to be much house calling, but I hope you've enjoyed it anyway, and thanks for sticking with me, and I really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with something different next week.